Happy New Year. 2025, we're here, we made it. I hope you've written your goals down already and you're working towards those. If not, start writing them down. I believe heavily in setting goals, but not only setting them, but you actually have to write them down. Statistically, you're a lot more likely to achieve that. So here we go. We're at the beginning of 2025. This is my annual kind of recap for all of College-Glen real estate. And so here we go. Everybody, Doug Reynolds here, your College-Glen neighborhood real estate specialist. You can find all my information at collegeglenrealestate.com. And this one is a yearly update that I do once a year, just kind of talking about real estate as a whole. So we're going to talk about 2024. We're also going to compare it to 2023 just to see how the changes happened over the last 12 to 24 months. All right, so 2024. The sales price, it increased. So in 2023, the average sales price for the neighborhood was about $526. It increased. So for the full year of 2024, the average sales price was $535. So obviously there was a lot that sold below, a lot that sold less. That came out to the average for the year of 2024, $535 for College-Glen. It's a 1.4% increase for the year. Our neighborhood, as well as Sacramento as a whole, has just had a small kind of increase over the last 12 to 24 months. Average days on the market pretty much stayed put. It's about 3 weeks, 21 days is kind of the average right now on the market. Some are selling, within 5-6 days very quickly. Others are taking 90 and 100 days. It really depends on pricing it right as to how quickly the market will respond, but right now the average is about 21 days for the year. Okay, so for the number of sales, there was only 60 sales in the year of 2024. That's down from 70. We had 74 sales in 2023. So 60, that is a very low number. For the last 10 years or so, we've been averaging around 100 sales for the neighborhood. So right now we're seeing this not only in the neighborhood, but across the county, the city, and the state. As far as just the volume of sales is just down. There are buyers, but there's just not a lot of inventory for those buyers to be purchasing. And so just sales volume is down, and we're seeing that in College-Glen as well too. 60 homes that closed escrow. We didn't see numbers that low since kind of the foreclosure crisis of like 2007, 8, and 9. After we got into 2011 or 12, we saw about 100 closed sales every year. So with that being said, 43 of the 60 did have multiple offers on them, which is interesting, but it shows there are buyers out there. There's just not a ton of stuff to pick from. So if we had more listings, we'd probably have a bit more sales, but right now that's kind of the market that we're in. Okay, for the year 2024, the highest price sale, $698,000, just under $700,000. That was amazing property on Grand Rio. So Grand Rio already have a great premium location in the neighborhood. So amazing location. As well as it was a flipped property, so it was completely remodeled, but the flip was actually done very well. The flip was high quality. It was a larger home, about 1,900 square feet, and it was fully remodeled, 4 bedrooms, 3 full baths. It did have a pool, new roof, new everything. And so you can see there, when it's premium property, the buyers will show up, and paid almost $700,000 for that one this year. Of the 60 properties that closed, 37 of them used conventional financing, 9 of them were an FHA loan, 10 of them were all cash, 1 was a VA, and 3 were others. Usually that's just somebody either inputted it wrong, or it might have been potentially seller financing or something odd there. But as you can see, the bulk of them are conventional loans. So that's kind of a recap of what 2024 was about. Really just low sales volumes, and that's really because we just didn't have a whole lot of houses available for sale. I haven't listed quite as many over the last couple of years, people have got 3% mortgages and they want to move, but they don't want to give up that 3% mortgage and move to a 6.5% or a 7% mortgage for a property that would maybe suit them better. And so because of that, we're just not having a whole lot of sales. So moving forward, I think that's going to continue into 2025. It's a sensitive market because interest rates are a bit higher. Buyers are sensitive. If it's priced right, they're going to go after it. If it looks really good and it's priced right, they will go after it. You just saw right there, paid almost $700,000 for top-notch property. But there's plenty of other properties that they're dated, they need some work, and they're listing it too high, and those buyers are going, nope, not interested, and they stay away, and the house sits on the market for quite a while. So it's a sensitive market. We definitely have buyers. We could use a bit more sellers. If we did, we would have more activity, more sales happening. So moving forward, feel free to reach out to me, collegeglenrealestate.com. Doug Reynolds, your College-Glen neighborhood real estate specialist. Hope you're having a great year. Look forward to talking to you soon, and clear skies.